Hi, I'm Janet. When I was 16, I fell in love, and it was magical. But before I continue, please like and subscribe. His name was Carter, and he was a dream come true. Every day I saw him, it was like the sun shined brighter. I miss you, darling. My heart aches when you're not around. I saw you 10 minutes ago, but it feels like an eternity. Babe, you're my world, my inspiration, the air I breathe. Without you, I'm nothing. But with you, I feel like I could do anything. I love you so much. You're so sweet, you make my teeth hurt. You're like cotton candy dipped in chocolate fudge with rainbow sprinkles. Every time Carter held me in his arms, I melted like a popsicle on a hot day. He made me feel like I was the only girl in the world. With him at my side, I was unstoppable. I was at the top of my class in school, I was captain of the debate team and class president, and Carter was my biggest cheerleader. Every time I reached a new goal, he bought me balloons and flowers and we'd waltz down the hallway. Ouch, my foot. Sure, we stepped on a few toes and a few grumpy people couldn't handle our public displays of affection. Jeez, gotta roam for goodness sake. But we didn't care. Our love was amazing. At home, it was just me and my dad, who was the head accountant at a huge company. He made a ton of money and worked really long hours, but he always made time for me. We'd play chess, watch movies, and I even cooked his favorite meals. Though one time his face turned green and he spent the rest of the night in the bathroom. Life was perfect, but a year later, everything changed. Dad started having problems with his boss, Mr. Saint. Mr. Saint owned my dad's company, and everyone in town loved him. He was filthy rich and donated a bunch of money to charities, but Dad hated him. I can't stand that man. He's a crook and a thief. If they only knew what he does behind closed doors. He's a rotten criminal and he's bribed the police to look the other way. No way, not Mr. Saint. I've seen it with my own eyes. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, Carter is Mr. Saint's son. And of course, Dad has no idea that he's my boyfriend. Dad had to be mistaken. Carter was an angel. No way his father could be a criminal. Sure, Mr. Saint was a little stuck up. Pissed me off that he always tried to set Carter up with his rich friend's daughters. One time, Carter was on a date, and I jumped out of the bushes dressed like a zombie. I pretended to bite Carter, and then we chased his date down the block. Another time, I gave Carter a smelly shirt to wear. It stank so much that his date almost threw up at the table. Carter and I kept our relationship a secret. As far as our dads knew, Carter and I were just friends. Carter once even climbed through my bedroom window. What's that noise? I swear I heard voices. Oh, it was just me. Hey Janet, how you doing this evening? I'm fine, thanks for asking. I think I'll go to bed now. Jolly good idea. Good night, Janet. Good night. One day in the 10th grade, I competed for an internship at this huge tech company. We took a bunch of tests and had to give a big speech. My scores were the highest, and my speech got a standing ovation. But they gave it to some rich kid because his dad was friends with the CEO. The whole thing is rigged. That kid flunked the tests, and he slept through his own speech. It isn't fair. It doesn't make any sense. Janet, this is all wrong. The animals are running the zoos. The world has gone mad. All hope is lost. We're doomed. No one can save us. I had a bit of a breakdown. It wasn't my best moment. Carter felt really bad. He tried to cheer me up, but nothing helped. A week later, Carter ran up to me at school with an acceptance letter from the tech company with my name on it. Your internship starts next week. I told my dad what happened, so he pulled some strings. I was over the moon. Carter was the best boyfriend ever. But when I got home from school, my dad was furious. Mr. Saint told my dad he had to help him steal money out of the company to pay for Mr. Saint's new yacht in exchange for helping me get the internship. I can't believe you never told me about your relationship with Carter, and even worse, that you accepted a favor like this. I'm so sorry, Dad. I didn't know. I'll talk to Mr. Saint. I'll tell him I won't accept the internship. It's too late. I already tried that. He'll keep hanging this internship over my head to force me to do more illegal things. I won't do it. I'm quitting tomorrow. We're leaving this place for good. I can't believe this is happening. I'm so disappointed in you, Janet. I thought I taught you better than this. Dad didn't speak to me for the rest of the night, and I felt horrible. I wanted to crawl into a hole. Maybe not a real one. I'm terrified of spiders. But the next day, my world turned upside down. When Dad went back to work to resign from the company, he was arrested and charged with fraud, theft, and embezzlement. The newspaper said he stole hundreds of thousands of dollars from Mr. Saint's company. At the trial, the lawyer had a ton of evidence against him. Guilty. The judge sentenced my dad to 20 years in jail. I didn't do it, honey. Mr. Saint framed me. We have to do something. We can tell the judge or go to the press. It'll only make things worse. Mr. Saint has too many connections. Promise me you won't tell anyone. He'll ruin your life just like he ruined mine. My blood boiled at the thought of Mr. Saint getting away with it, but I promised my dad I wouldn't say anything. Soon, we lost our house, and I had to go live with my grandmother in a tiny apartment across town. After the trial, Carter came over to visit. I'm so sorry about your dad. He seems like such a nice guy. I can't believe he was a crook. I was stunned. I wanted to slap Carter across the face for saying that about my dad. My dad's not a crook. It's your dad that's... I want you to know that I don't care about your dad's crimes. Even if he did try to steal from my dad's company, I forgive him. But most of all, I still love you and I want us to be together. I was about to explode, but before I could say a word, Carter put his finger to my lips. Don't speak. I know this is all a lot, but we'll get through this together. I promise. Our love will triumph over it all. Then he kissed me on my forehead and left. That night, Carter and his dad took their new yacht to some tropical island and he sent me a photo. Seeing Mr. Saint and Carter's stupid smiling faces on that dumb yacht made me so angry I could scream. I called Carter to dump him, but my calls wouldn't go through. Money was tight at my grandma's house, so I decided to get a summer job so I could stay at the private school for my senior year. I applied everywhere, but no one would hire me. They'd say they didn't have openings, but I'd hear them whispering about me behind my back. You can't hire her. Her father's a criminal. He's a thief and a liar. She's probably just like him. I wanted to punch them in the face, but I kept walking. Everywhere I went, people gossiped about my dad. After a while, I learned to ignore them. Eventually, I found a job at an old electronics store near the edge of town. My first day there, I met a boy named Vincent. Vincent was kind of weird at first. I'd catch him staring at me across the aisles. Every time I'd say hi, he'd walk away. And one time, I was walking home from work and I caught Vincent taking pictures of me with his phone. What's your problem? I had a feeling it was you. Your dad's that crook that worked for Mr. Saint. Vincent showed me a news article on his phone with a horrible picture of me and my dad from the trial. What's the name of the jail he's in? The jail is called Janet Punches Weirdos. Never heard of it. Weird. Janet Punches... I'd had enough. I punched Vincent and shoved him to the ground. My dad is not a crook. He's innocent. That jerk, Mr. Saint, framed him. It was the first time I said it out loud. Vincent was shocked. Then he said something totally unexpected. Join the club. Vincent told me that Mr. Saint framed his dad for a crime a few years ago. My dad was a reporter. He was investigating Mr. Saint. He spent months working undercover as Mr. Saint's butler. He almost had enough evidence to take him down, but before he could finish his story, Mr. Saint found out and planted stolen money in my dad's office. My dad tried to fight it, but Mr. Saint paid off the judge. Vincent's dad made Vincent promise not to say anything too. I can't keep quiet any longer. Neither can I, but what can we do? We both promised our dads we wouldn't say anything. We can finish your dad's story and publish it anonymously. No one would ever know it was us. Yes, I just got an idea. We can finish my dad's story and publish it anonymously. Yes, I just said that. It was my idea. Nuh-uh, it was my idea. I literally just said it 3 seconds ago. No, it's my idea. You're making me angry, Janet. Fine. I'm sorry. It's okay. It's not like I'm angry. God, such a weirdo. That night, Vincent invited me to his house. Vincent found his dad's old laptop in the attic, but when he tried to pull up his dad's story, we learned that the computer had been wiped clean. Oh no, it's not here. All the evidence is gone. It's all over. There's nothing we can do. I can go undercover as Carter's girlfriend. I could snoop around his house and find the evidence. You do that? Yeah. Vincent stood tall like a soldier and saluted me. What are you doing? It's just, you're my hero. You're so brave and selfless. I heard that Carter is the worst. He's a spoiled jerk. His voice sounds like nails on a chalkboard, and his brain's the size of a peanut. It's gonna be torture to pretend to be his girlfriend. I didn't tell Vincent about me and Carter. Carter returned to town a week later, and I invited myself to his house. Every time I looked at Carter's face, I thought about Mr. Saint and what he did to my dad. Carter tried to kiss me, and I almost gagged. Are you okay? I must be coming down with something. Do you mind getting me some tea and maybe some soup? When Carter left the room, I snuck into his dad's study and snooped around. I took pictures of a bunch of secret papers and files and planted a recording device. Just as I was about to leave, I ran into Carter and Mr. Saint. What is she doing here? Oh, Mr. Saint, I'm so glad I found you. You saved my life. You're such a good man for exposing my dad and all the horrible things he did. How can I ever repay you? I know, I'll clean your study. I snatched a napkin from Carter and started cleaning. I knocked over an expensive vase, spilled water on the floor, and tossed a bunch of important papers in the trash. She's so grateful, Dad. Isn't she the best? I spent weeks at Carter's house, sending him on crazy errands so I could snoop around. Then, I'd rush over to Vincent's to show him what I'd found. We spent hours combing through the evidence. It was strange spending so much time with Vincent. He and Carter were so different. Vincent wasn't rich, but he was really smart, and his determination was contagious. Vincent and I wrote a bunch of articles that we posted online under a fake name, and before we knew it, the stories went viral, and the police showed up at Mr. Saint's door. We did it! I can't believe it! He's finally going down! Vincent pulled me into his arms, and my heart skipped a beat. What are you doing? I'm not sure. Then Vincent kissed me, and it was magical, but I was so confused. Vincent wasn't even my type. Suddenly, my cell phone rang, and I pulled away. It was Carter, and he wanted to see me. I should go to get more evidence. Good idea. I raced out of there to Carter's house. I found him sitting on the porch, looking really sad. I'm scared, Janet. They just arrested my dad. He might go to jail and we'll lose everything. All our money, our houses, and our maids. I don't know what I'll do. I don't know how to be poor. I don't even know how to use the toaster. What if I need toast, Janet? How can I eat a sandwich without any toast? Carter cried in my arms, and suddenly I felt really guilty. Memories of our love came rushing back to me. I hated seeing him like this. We went to his room to watch MSA videos to cheer him up. Carter drifted off to sleep. Then I saw Mr. Saint in his study paying off the judge. Drop the charges, and there's more where that came from. I raced over to Vincent's, but when I got there, a bunch of strange men were searching his house. Then out of nowhere, someone pulled me into the bushes. They're after me. Mr. Saint found out I posted the articles from my computer. They're destroying all our evidence. Tell me you found something. I told Vincent about Mr. Saint and the judge. I know that prune-faced man. He's the judge that put my father away, too. We have to publish another article. This is the proof we need to get our dads out of prison. It's too dangerous. Danger is my middle name. Your middle name is Simon. Yes, that's my second middle name. But the third one is Danger, and the fourth one is Triangle. And forget it. Just text me the video and I'll finish this. I have to protect you. You're a delicate flower. I'm stronger than you are. You know what I mean. I texted Vincent the video, then he kissed me and ran off. My heart raced as he disappeared into the darkness. But when I got home, something unexpected happened. I walked into my room and saw Carter standing there with a huge smile on his face. It's over. What? My dad caught the guy that's been writing all those lies about him. He'll go to jail just like his lying father. Carter turned on the TV. Vincent's face popped up on the screen. He'd been arrested. My heart sank. Then Carter got down on one knee. Will you marry me, Janet? You're my rock and my sunshine. I couldn't have gotten through this without you. Our love saved me. I didn't know what to say. At one time, I dreamed of marrying Carter, but the thought of Vincent rotting in jail made me sick to my stomach. I ran out of there and straight to the police station. I showed them my secret recordings and all the other evidence I'd saved on my phone. The police released Vincent, but when they went to go arrest Mr. Saint, he was gone. He'd left town without a trace. A couple weeks later, my dad and Vincent's dad were finally back home. It broke Carter's heart to learn the truth about his dad. I tried to reach out to him, but he refused to take my calls. I heard he and his mother moved away to a farm where Carter learned to make bread. As for Vincent and I, we fell in love. We studied journalism in college, and after we graduated, we became investigative journalists. We make a great team. You're an excellent sidekick. I'm not a sidekick, you're the sidekick. You're standing by my side, and when we first met, you kicked me. Actually, I shoved you and punched you in the face. Details, details.